So, you want to create a brand new site about pet lizards. You don't know much of anything about pet lizards. Go out there and get one of your own. Create a blog and talk about your experiences owning a pet lizard. You will become an expert at pet lizards by the time you write a few hundred articles. It's not unheard of for someone to pursue an untapped passion and create a site about it along the way. The reason why most people don't do this is that it takes a lot of work. It's so much easier to buy advertising from one of the big brokers. You assume that the best deals are had there because of the number of publishers using them. By far, the best deals you'll ever find are when dealing directly with site owners. You'll have to roll up your sleeves and find the site owners who are willing to sell advertising. The way you do this is by searching Google for your niche keywords and paying attention to the advertising on the site. You have to be choosy when going this route. Sometimes an advertising opportunity arises, but it doesn't precisely fit the niche you're working with. You might have a breakfast recipe site, and someone else has a website about outdoor grilling using charcoal. At first glance, it seems like both of the sites are about food, and advertising on a grilling site might be a good idea. It won't work. No matter how inexpensive the advertising is, it's not a good idea to buy it. You might want to collaborate and work on some content together and get some backlinks going to each other's sites. But as far as advertising goes, skip it. That traffic won't convert, and it's useless to you. You don't want to do business with a spammer who sends out emails to everyone. Here, we're talking about buying advertising in emails that are sent to subscribers. Sometimes they'll offer a little subscription box in the email, or you can buy the entire message. If the price is right, then go for it. You'll probably want to get them to sign up to your list and not send the traffic directly to an offer. Having them subscribe to your list is a better idea, as you'll be able to send them advertising offers via email for as long as they're subscribed. Yes, this does sound a bit specific, but you've got to go this route to make the most money out of the traffic you're receiving. Do you really think that someone 65 wants to buy the latest in clothing trends? The only reason why an older person cares about such trends is if they're buying clothes for someone else. If that's the case, then you'll have to word your sales copy accordingly. But, more often than not, a piece of content is geared towards a particular group of individuals. It's vital to your conversion rate that you continuously think about those people when you're creating content and advertising. How do you find out who is going to consume your content? The easiest way is to go where the people hang out. You can go to forums, Reddit, or Facebook groups. Facebook is great because you can see the pictures of people who are posting in groups. You'll immediately know their age, race, and gender right away. There won't need to be a guess when their pictures are right in front of you, but knowing their income level might be a little more complicated. You can peek and see where they're from, and that should give you a little insight. All of these methods are free and only require a small amount of your time. You should be hanging out in these places anyway to build up a reputation in your niche. The market research you're doing doesn't have to be known by anyone else. You want to start your email list the first day that you begin internet marketing. It won't cost you any money if you use one of the free entry-level packages many of the email services provide. The thing you want to remember about your email subscribers is they are heavily interested in what you have to offer. Your niche is so important to them that they'll give you their email address. Sometimes you'll have to provide them with something in exchange for their email address, like a free ebook or a video series. Don't hesitate to give them whatever it takes to get their email address. It's well worth it in the long run, and you'll see results fairly quickly. The same is true with email marketing. A little sugar is needed to make the advertising go down. You can't hit a subscriber with offers all day long and expect them to continue to stay subscribed. You need to offer them valuable information in exchange for receiving your emails. That in itself is the trick to creating a profitable email list. No one is going to open your emails if you don't give them a reason to. They will open your emails if there's something of interest to them in it. There's a balance between offering information and trying to make money. It will take you a little time before you're able to perfect the balancing act of email marketing. An ultra-niche email list is worth more than gold. Don't ever lose sight that the members of your list are far more valuable than website traffic. A person who visits your site is more than likely to never buy anything. The likelihood of someone buying who's on your list is far greater. Your website is a means of getting new subscribers to your list. If you think of it that way, then you'll be able to get further ahead in the world of marketing. It's all about conversions, and you need to hone your marketing skills to focus on only those who are ready to buy. No one is more ready to buy than a subscriber who cares deeply about your niche. Maybe you don't like the idea of running a site, email list, and trying to figure out how to make money off of all of that. There is still one place on the internet where people are buying niche products day and night. The fact of the matter is, niche is the way to go when selling stuff on eBay. Have you ever thought about turning your expertise into an eBay business? If not, then now is the time for you to consider it. eBay is one of those places where people immediately go to when they want to buy something unique. eBay is continuously working hard to drive traffic to their auctions. They are relentless in building their brand and getting it out there to as many people around the world. All of that effort, energy, and investment can help you make quite a bit of money. You probably already have a niche in mind that you want to pursue. It needs to be a niche that you know well. It's entirely possible to begin selling on eBay with almost no money. If you already have items to sell, then list them and reinvest your profits. Even if you don't have anything to sell, you can go to garage sales and pick up stuff for next to nothing. The critical thing with eBay is that you're selling and getting to know the platform. It's going to take you some time to figure out what works best when it comes to your auctions. You might as well start the learning process now and wait for some money to roll in and then reinvest. Let's say that you've already got your feet wet and you fully understand how eBay works. You might not have enough money to start the full-fledged store of your dreams. Don't sweat it for a single second. Take your knowledge and put it to work for someone else. Become a freelancer and put the money you earned back into your eBay business. To make a full-time income off of eBay, you might need quite a bit of money to invest. If you're selling hard-to-find items, the profit margin might be there to start small and scale after a few sales. If not, then get your investment money by working for others while slowly scaling your eBay business to what you want it to be. Have you bought traffic in the past? If so, what were your results like? Those who purchase traffic once and forget all about it usually have a terrible experience. Buying traffic is tricky, and it can burn a hole in your wallet. The reason for that is that most niche marketers buy clicks for broad-based keywords. They see the traffic volume for these keywords and dollar signs form in their eyes. The average person reading this right now will never make a profit targeting those keywords. It takes a highly skilled marketer with deep pockets to be able to pull it off. If that doesn't describe you, then leave the high volume keywords alone. It's all about volume. At first, you're going to see a keyword with very little traffic and think that it's not worth paying for. That is the wrong attitude to have. Why? Keywords with very little traffic tend to be much cheaper than the broader keywords. Also, the person who clicks on the ad has a specific desire or want. You are targeting people who know exactly what they want. The problem with the high volume keywords are people aren't likely to buy when typing them into the search field. Someone who searches for a phone charger is window shopping and nothing else. Someone who types in phone charger for iPhone 4S is looking for a specific product and is more likely to buy. Keywords with very low search volume won't have the same competition as the keywords with higher volume. That means you'll not only get them cheaper, but the prices won't fluctuate as much. If you do plan on going this route for your niche marketing, it's vital that you realize you'll have to bid on lots of keywords. It's not unheard of for marketers to bid on hundreds of keywords that get very little traffic. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it if you're making money. Most don't go this route because they're far too lazy to do the research it takes to create hundreds of ads for keywords with super low volume. Are you the type who likes to ham it up in front of the camera? If so, then YouTube is where you need to be. A quality YouTube channel will receive traffic for years upon years. You also need to realize that Google places YouTube videos at the top of their search results. So, not only can you get traffic from YouTube, but you can also get it from Google as well. There aren't many opportunities like this online to get so much traffic to a singular piece of content. All of this can be done at a super low price if you make and edit your own videos. A good video isn't one that has a high level of production value. The videos people watch the most tend to be extremely basic. You can put your camera on a tripod and shoot the entire video like that. If you're teaching someone how to do something, then nothing else is needed. Sure, you may want to have some fancy intro or a closing message that reminds people to subscribe to your channel. All of that can be outsourced for cheap at places like Fiverr. You don't need to do any of that in the beginning, when your channel is getting started. Another trick to making money on YouTube is to have quite a few subscribers. Don't worry if you only have a handful at the beginning. Your subscriber count will go up over time. Though it's not that important that you have many subscribers. The goal here is to produce useful content that people will consume years down the road. So, when you put it in that perspective, even a few thousand subscribers might be enough. Don't worry about the number of subscribers you have. That number is almost meaningless as people search YouTube and watch videos all the time without ever subscribing to a channel. There seems to be quite a bit of mystery as to why you should target low-volume keywords. The reason for that is most people who teach others how to do stuff online don't do it themselves. They regurgitate what other people say. The real reason why you want to target these keywords is that you'll rank easier for them in Google. If you have a new site, then it's a must that you pick off some of this low-hanging fruit to get authority in the eyes of Google. You only build authority by people finding your content useful. They will never see your content if you're on page 5 of a hard-to-rank keyword.